Hey Lovie Tribe, welcome back to my channel and a new backdrop, I guess you can put it. Today's video, as you probably already saw, is new beginnings. So after my get ready with me, I was like, enough with the feeling sorry for yourself, Missy. Nobody's going to make this better for yourself but you. It's time to get your butt in gear. So that is what today is all about. So last night, I was sitting in my chair thinking about all of these things, and I did a thing. I mentioned in my Get Ready With Me, which I can link right here, that I no longer am going to the gym that I was going to last year. So a Planet Fitness just opened up really close to me. So I joined Planet Fitness last night. So today is going to be my first day back to the gym since about late summer. So I'm not going to lie, I'm a little anxious about it. It's like I know what I'm doing and I'm hoping it feels like riding a bike. You know how like when you ride a bike and you don't for a long time, they always say, oh, it's just like getting back on a bike. Well, I hope that's what happens today. So I have this problem with rambling, so I promise I'm not going to ramble. With that, I'm also going to show you what I eat today. And it's just going to be one of those kinds of vlogs where I'm inviting you in to my personal journey. It's like a plus size thing. I think I'm going to put all of these under the playlist Document My Life, because that's basically what I'm doing. I'm documenting my life, my plus size life, that I hope one day will be my regular sized life. But that'll take some time. So it is 9 o'clock in the morning. I've already had my cup of coffee. So I know I'm going to the gym, so I need to load up on protein. I'm a little unprepared because this was just like a spur of the moment. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do it kind of thing. Now, normally what I would normally do, like when I lost my first 100 pounds here, I would have a Premier protein drink to go to the gym, or if I was going to walk my 2 miles, because sometimes food sits very heavy in your belly. So I'm hoping that next week in my grocery list, I can add that in, because we're on a budget. My hair, like, look at this. You guys see this? Like, what is this? What is this? Anyways, I'm sorry, it's bothering me. Anyways, so eating sometimes is not the best thing to do before you go to gym, and that's not my personal opinion. I was told that by my trainer. I paid big money to learn that. So I was drinking protein, Premier protein shakes, and they're very delicious, and they keep you from getting like that burnout, the shakes, that weird feeling in your belly when you're doing like extraneous kind of things. So I highly recommend them, and I will probably start them back next week. So for today, I'm going to ease into this. Back last year when I was going to the gym and had a trainer and such, I was at the gym every single day. To ease back in this, I think I'm going to start 3 or 4 times and then ease back into, if it works for me, every day. And then I will start my premieres. When the weather gets warm again, I probably will go back to doing the gym 3 days a week, and I'll do HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. And then in the days between, I'll probably walk, because walking is the best, especially if you have lymphedema, which I do in my one leg. So again, I just said I wasn't going to blab at you, and here I'm blabbing at you. But I do have a little bit of wisdom that I learned in my 6 months of very intense gym training, and I figured it out. I did lose 111 pounds. I gained back 37, so I'm right at like 60, 65, 66, 67 pounds lost. I fluctuate, and I fluctuate a lot because of my lymphedema. Some days I have really good days with my leg, and it shows on the scale right away. And then other days my leg is super, super swollen, and it shows on the scale. So I fluctuate sometimes in a day and day to day. And I've learned to not be crazy about it. Before I knew I had lymphedema, it would put me in tears. Because it's like I worked my butt off. I was under my 1,200 calorie mark and I gained 3 pounds, but here it was my leg. So So I've learned to like chill with that. So anybody out there, lymphedema warriors, if you're out there, I feel ya. I feel ya. So I'm going to show you all of that. I have to wrap my leg and such before I go to the gym. And like I just said about 25 minutes ago, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to start the day off with what I'm going to eat for breakfast. But I just wanted to throw that in there that normally you shouldn't really eat until after you come home. So you really should have like a protein powder drink, go to the gym, do your exercise, and then when you come home, that's when you should eat your like your eggs and your sausage or your avocado or whatever. And then depending on where your workout is. I prefer mornings. So, okay, I'm going to quit shutting. I'm just like, I shut up because I can talk and talk and talk and talk. So, I'm going to start my morning off with 2 eggs, which you guys can't see, 2 eggs and 2 sausages and half an avocado. I'm going to go to the gym around 11 because that should give me like an hour. I don't want to eat and then go straight to the gym. That's how you puke. You ever see people go to the gym and they puke? That's why. So I'm going to eat, give myself an hour, and then I'm going to go to the gym. And I'm going to try very hard today to get 4 16-ounce bottles of water in me. I was up to 8, but again, I quit doing all of that. And you definitely don't want to push that either, because that's another way to make yourself throw up. So, again, I'm just blabbing. Let's get on with the fun stuff. So this is what a keto breakfast should look like, and this is a salad plate. I always eat my food on a much smaller plate than average because that helps you with portion control. So this is a half an avocado, 2 sausages, and 2 eggs. I should be eating bacon. Bacon's better for you on keto, but because of my lymphedema, bacon seems to bother me a lot more than sausages, I think because of the salt. And this is the Who Needs the Bagel seasoning, and we found this at Aldi's, and it tastes just as good as that Trader Joe stuff. Look. Ooh, I got avocado on it. But it's just as good. And sometimes I just eat an avocado with that on it. It's delicious. So I just wanted to show you. This is my breakfast. This is a typical keto breakfast. High fats. And I cooked my eggs, as you saw, in butter. Butter is very important. And then, because this was like a spur of a moment kind of thing, next week when I shop, I will pick up my Kerrygold Irish butter, which is better. It's grass-fed and things like that. It's much better for you on keto. But for today, this works. You use what you have. So before I leave for the gym, I want to get dinner on. My family's going to have meatball hoagies or subs with pasta salad, and I'm going to have meatball bake over cauliflower rice. But I love to cook my meatballs all day in the slow cooker in my Instapot. They get so tender and juicy, and then when I pull them out and bake them with mozzarella cheese on top, oh man, it's so good. So I'm just going to prep my dinner, and then I'm going to head to the gym. So this is being very real and very raw. This is what lymphedema looks like. There's my sneakers. There's my compression sock. And there is my compression brace that goes on my leg. Right now I'm in my little sleepers, my little slippers. But yeah, this is a little bit of an ordeal to put on. It definitely, you know, it's not just like slipping socks and sneakers on. It takes me a little while. And but this is what lymphedema looks like. So this is my compression sock. As you can see, if I would take this off, my leg looks horrible today. But it's already compressed, and you can't even see the huge bulge that you can kind of see it, but not as bad as if I didn't have this on. So the next step is to put the brace over it. So now I have my brace on. It goes clear up to my knee, all the way up, and it just overlays each other over and over and over and over and over and over again, as tight as you can get it. And then you pull the compression sock up over that on the bottom. And I'm saying, this is a lot of work. Sometimes if I sound like I'm out of breath, it's because getting these stupid things on is a workout in itself. So now I'm just going to put on my workout shoes and throw my hat on, and I'll do a workout outfit of the day. And then we will finally make it to the gym. Look at this. On my way to the gym. I'm still going. Look. I'm still going to the gym. See, this would totally and completely deter me. But I'm gonna stay motivated, and I'm going to the gym despite, out of nowhere, just a freak winter wonderland whiteout snow. Let's get this, guys. Well, I'm here. My camera wants to focus on the snow. Look at it. It's really coming down. Listen, the world is throwing every obstacle it can at me, but I'm here. Let's go in and see if we can't get this started. Okay, it is a little after 1. I've given it about 15 minutes after I come home from the gym. My lunch is kielbasa and some applesauce. I like this applesauce because it has no artificial flavors and no citrus corn syrup, which turns to sugar. I'm finishing up my last little bit of water, and then I will add 2 more in. And then around 3 o'clock, I will have 12 almonds, sea salt almonds, I guess I would call it, to hold me over till dinner. And then I will show you what we're having for dinner. And this is lunch. Oh, yeah. These look delicious. I'm gonna pop my cauliflower rice in the microwave. I can talk, and get my meatball bake on. Okay guys, it is almost 6:30. It is time for dinner. So here I have a cucumber, black olive, and a little bit of carrot and a little bit of tomato salad to get some veg in on one of those little salad plates with some homemade Italian dressing. And then here is my meatball bake on my riced cauliflower. Now my family are having meatball subs with cheese, and they're having basically the same thing, but there's a whole bunch of noodles in with it because it's pasta salad. So this is my version for keto. It's very delicious. I probably will miss the bread tonight because, you know, this is my first day. And cutting out bread and noodles and all the things that make everything yummy is always tough the first, I'm not going to lie, like 2 weeks. It can be really, really tough, especially when you're watching them eat all your favorite things. But I have to dig my heels in and do it because I'm worth it. I'm not being punished. I'm doing this because I'm worth it. And sometimes I have to tell myself that like 10 times a day. I'm not being punished. I'm doing this because I'm worth it. But this is dinner. And then I'll be back in a little bit because I quit eating at 8 o'clock to show you what my little evening snack is right before bed. And this should be a day. It is the next day. I want to end this little vlog and talk to you just for a few minutes to end it as I sip my coffee and enjoy my time with you guys. So after I came home from the gym, my husband also had come home from work. He got sent home early because of all the snow. So we ended up like crashing on the couch. I fell asleep and took a nap, but it was a much needed nap. But I did share my dinner with you guys. And I did have my 12 almonds at 3 o'clock. And then I end my evening, as you saw, the TV and everything was running, so that's why I just kind of set my, music to that because it was in the evening, everybody was home, it was loud. But I usually end my day with a cup of sleepy time tea, and of course my prunes, which I'm sure you saw my face. I'm so sick of eating prunes, but I need them. And I'm also adding Miralax to my teas before I go to bed as well. As I shared in my video the other day about my bowels and what happened and things, I guess I'm in a place where I'm very, very nervous that that's going to happen to me again, because every once in a while I have symptoms of the same thing coming on me again, and it kind of like sends me into a panic, because I'm telling you, when this happened to me before we knew what had happened, I really thought I was dying, and that's not an over-exaggeration. The pain was horrific, and it made me very, very sick. Vomiting, fevers, the whole thing. That's why they thought I had a blockage. It was awful, and I don't ever want to get there. So I'm very consistent with my applesauce, my prunes, and then I go on cycles of Miralax, because you shouldn't be on that like every single day. So I do cycles with that. So last night was one of the cycles where I needed Miralax. So just to give you a little chit chat of why you saw me do that. But that's how I ended my day. I quit eating. Last night I was full from the meatball bake that I really didn't even have to have a snack. So actually my dinner was my last meal of the day. I don't really include my 3 little prunes and my sleepy time tea as my meal. But I usually do have tea before I go to bed every night, and that really helps me without having severe hunger pains in the middle of the night. It really does. It helps. And plus, it makes me very sleepy and I'm ready for bed. So I'm not focused on food. So that is very important. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, since you guys just kind of saw that overplayed with music. And then another thing too is I told you I was going to do my outfit of the day for the gym. Again, I wasn't going to talk in the locker room at the gym. I was like, that would have been really weird. So I just wanted to let you guys know I was pointing because it is Fat Girl Fed Up athletic wear. I don't know if any of you may be familiar with her. She's a pretty big public figure. Her name is Lexi. She was over 500 and some pounds and has lost over almost, I think, close to 300 pounds. She had her skin removal. She's just like a big role model to me. I follow her on everything. So I have quite a few of her shirts, and I wear a lot of her athletic wear to the gym as inspiration. She has awesome quotes, and the one I wore yesterday is where it's like a very big plus size person and they're running, and as they run they get smaller. And I leaned down, and when I leaned down I kind of took my phone with me, and I was pointing to my hat because my hat said gym hair don't care. So it was like my gym wear. That was my outfit of the day. I just thought it was funny, but I was super excited. It was a really nice Planet Fitness. I was surprised at how packed it was, even though it was really snowing. I was like, wow, there's some really dedicated people. And I think it's going to be good. I really do. I have to tell you, I felt a big difference from when I used to be going to the gym to now. Even being on the treadmill. Like on the treadmill, it's so funny because it brought back so many memories. When I first started the gym, I would only be able to walk on it. I had to do 15 minutes, and 15 minutes felt like death. And it was like at 1.1 and I did like 0.17 of a mile. By the time I had quit going to the gym, I mean, I even out in the open with my dog, I was walking over 2 miles, and I could do 2 miles on the gym at the gym on a treadmill in 18 minutes. That's where my trainer had gotten me. And getting back on the treadmill yesterday, I was at 1.4, and I was doing 2.4. 2.4 for 18 minutes will get you like 2 miles. So it was like, I couldn't believe that I couldn't go faster than that. And I did, I don't know, by the time I did 20 minutes, I believe, yesterday on the treadmill. And by the time I got off of that, I haven't even done a mile. And I was chuckling to myself, and I'm like, wow, I walked 20 minutes on the treadmill and I didn't even do a mile. Where like 4.5 months ago, I was doing, maybe 5 months ago, I was doing 2 miles in 18 minutes. So I got to retrain my body because I felt a huge difference. Plus I'm carrying 30 plus pounds I gained back. So I definitely felt it at the gym. But at the same token, it felt so good to be back at the gym. So I think it's going to be really, really good. So I don't want to blab and blab. I just wanted to share these few little things with you because I really didn't get to say it in why it was happening, because I was in awkward places, and then the evening rolled around and my family's here. And we live in a very small space. We downsized, and my sister's here, so there's like 5 of us here. So I'm telling you, it can get really loud in here, and I just feel like that content wouldn't be very good, because if I'd be talking to you, you probably wouldn't be able to hear me. So, and I pretty much do, like, I'm sitting at my kitchen table, which is like right outside of my living room, so if the TV's on, you wouldn't be able to hear me. So I was like, we'll just have another conversation the next morning, that's all. So I'm having my coffee, and Friday's video is going to be Valentine's Day or February, whatever you want to call it, project share. I'm going to start it in the middle, well, not even the middle, the beginning of January, since Valentine's Day falls in the middle of February. So be on the lookout for that if you like crafty fun. And then I think I'm going to do a keto recipe for next week as well. So as long as you guys are enjoying this different style of video, I really want to mix things up. I really want to do some more lifestyle videos and just integrate my love for crafting in all of it, because I feel like with all of the things that are going on personally in my life and in the world, like yesterday when I don't want to get political because that could take it a totally another place, just gonna mention this, but like when we got home from the gym yesterday in the evening, when we had woke up from our naps, we found out that there was bombings. I'm not going to say much because I know it brings up political stuff, and my channel is not about that. But like when you were seeing all of that and how family members are waiting to see if their loved ones were actually injured or if there was any deceased and things, my heart just breaks. And then the horrible wildfires that are in Australia, it's just like, ugh. So when I think about those things, I think about how insignificant crafting can be sometimes, other than it brings joy. So I absolutely want to continue to do that, but I also want to talk and just be real about real life things, because of the way things are, I just feel like people need to have other people in their lives that they can relate to and that they can have a friendship with, because there's just so much loneliness and just hurt. So I know crafting can help with that, because let me tell you, I craft and paint and do the things I do to help with depression and being overwhelmed with the things of the world and things like that. But I just don't feel like I want everything to be centered around all of that. I want to share, so you guys, I don't know, I know I said this before, my 2020 intentions, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but I just know when I need it, there's YouTubers out there that I go to when I need that inspiration, and it helps me so much, and I just want to give that back. And we're just going to leave it at that, because it's already 9 minutes in, because I'm a blabber. So, my husband's behind me going, I'm a blabber because he doesn't talk to me. That's why. I joke all the time, because I go, I'm as deep as the ocean, and my husband is as deep as a puddle. That's why I come to YouTube, because I need more ocean type people. Yeah, he's sitting over there. He didn't think that was funny. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I love you guys. Thanks so much for joining me today for this Document My Life. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you're finding inspiration in it. Look forward to some more of these and some collabs with other YouTubers who are going through the same thing, doing keto, trying to change their lives, things of that nature, and some awesome recipes and crafting videos all mixed in within. So, as always, take care of you, because you're worth it. You're worth it. Know that I love you. Have a beautifully blessed day. Always do what you love, and I'll see ya in the next one. Bye, guys.